Hello and welcome, this is Ms. Magic Animations, here presenting with another tutorial. Today we're actually going to go in more depth on how we can add hair to a character. This is a character that I have created. She's not yet complete, so yeah, she is bald. I need to add clothes to her. Maybe one day I can go into a tutorial on how to make a character, although I do suggest going into Tim Ward's tutorials on how to make Blender characters. So, today we want to add hair to our character. So I'm going to show one technique that I recently discovered, which I do find to be very useful. Alright, so here's my character. I'm right now in edit mode, although you want to select her in object mode first. Select her. And then you press tab, you go into edit mode, you go to the side, and then you want to do X-ray. And then you want to be able to press C and select where you want hair. We're going to create a skull cap for her. That way, it's almost like a wig cap, so yeah, this will help. Yeah, you want to be very, very careful about going into any certain edges. You don't want to select edges where it's on an ear or something like that, because that can mess it up. Alright. Yeah, you can create the skull cap however you like. I'm just going to create mine in this way. Alright, now here's my character's skull cap. I've created this. So now, what I'm going to do, there's one technique where you can do a vertex group, but right now I'm actually going to do a separate, skull cap altogether. So, Shift D, duplicate it, and then P to separate the selection. So now it's no longer part of the character anymore. So yeah, there's the skull cap. And then we go into particles, select a new particle, hair. Aha, see? Yeah, you can do this technique with the skull cap. This is one of the reasons why people do suggest making skull caps. There's also another reason, because you can add a collision on the character a bit more efficiently with a skull cap. But right now, because I want the hair to be styled in a specific way, I'm going to lower it. Oh, also I want to bring the segments. You may be wondering, why am I doing this, Alright. And then, particle edit. And we want to add one hair. Alright. See, we've added a beautiful, beautiful hair. Alright. Now we're going to comb it. Alright, now we've created a little bang, Oh, we're gonna select a new material for the hair, just so that it's something new for it. Ba-ba-da-bum. Yeah, create something new. Bring the specular down. Yeah, these materials are like the skin and eyelashes and eyebrows, so, you know, try to make a new material for the hair. Transparency, alpha all the way down. Then go to textures, blend, ramp, and just so that we can see it, because we turned the alpha all the way down, now we go to alpha. We want to be careful. The strand. Now let's make the color, how about like a red color? Yeah. There we go. Now the tip, alpha all the way down. Yeah, color like that. Oh, also you can move this, when you add a new marker, you can move it around, just depending on your preference of how light you want the tips to be. You know, it's up to you. Alright? Now, let's display the new material. Now see, we have our new hair, although you may be wondering, why is the skull cap like this, you know? The reason why is because it's overlapping with the human head. So what I do suggest is going to the particles and then adjusting a few things. Also, the hair looks very, very jagged, so we'll also fix that. Alright. Now, you want to make sure that you are in the particle settings for the hair. Now we're going to put B-spline. That makes it smoother. Strand render. That gives it the strand rendering that it deserves. And we're going to uncheck emitter. Emitter is where the surface that it's emitting from, the skull cap per se. Because we unchecked it, it's not going to render it when we render it. Alright, it looks a little bit better. So, but now we want to be able to have more than just the one hair. So, hold on, let me move the camera just a bit so that way we can see the result a little bit clearly. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, we go to children. I don't know why, but for some reason when you check interpolated, it seems to go a little bit crazy. So, select simple, and it'll connect with this parent hair. So now it's created a set of children. Oh, the clump actually makes the very, very tip of it fall together, just so you know. Alright, and there you go. That's one way that you can create hair and style it. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I do encourage people to use this technique because I recently found out about it, and it makes everything very, very simple. Gets rid of a lot of a headache. So, yeah, you now have beautiful, beautiful hair styled to the character, and what you want to do is you want to be able to put all the strands and wrap them around the head. You know, you want to be able to plan it out. Don't just do it freestyle. I mean, we did it freestyle right here, but you want to be able to know where you want the hair to go, where do you want it to fall off, and you want to make sure that there are no bald spots, so that's why I put up the rendering of the children. The children is all the hair that's supposed to be connected to that one strand. Like, for example, now that I've turned it up, there should be more hair. Yeah, there's a bit more hair. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.